2, 1. What's poppin', y'all? I'm Kelly Kells.
I'm Red.
And this is a Boy and Girl podcast.
I'm Boy.
And I'm Girl.
And we're back with another motherfucking banger.
Oh my God, bro.
No, seriously though, if you're watching on motherfucking YouTube, make sure you like, subscribe. Welcome to our podcast. You're listening on Apple, Spotify. Download, like, share,
And
leave
follow
a
our
rating.
Instagram, Boy and Girl the Boy and Girl podcast, right? Is it the
The Boy Girl Podcast.
But
no,
it's
and.
the before, right?
No, it's just Boy Girl Podcast.
Boy Girl podcast.
Yes.
Instagram.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Back with another banger.
He's been drinking Hennessy, so he's kind of hype. Sorry.
Oh, you put my business out. She's been smoking black, so she's kind of
No, actually,
lightheaded.
I know.
But anyways, crazy shit been going on this week.
Yeah, there's been a lot of shit going on, man. Like, first of all, I kind of want to touch topics. I really hope that whole frame got that.
No.
Damn. Anyways, I want to touch topics on, first of all, the August. How do you say his last name? Alsina?
Alsina, that's probably like the most biggest interesting story from this week. His little freaky ass came out and got the snitching.
Man, okay, first of all, what do you think about an open relationship, but like in that sense? Like,
Well, let's give them the backstory if they don't know. If you don't know, which you should know, August Alsina did an interview with Angela Yee from the Breakfast Club.
yep.
And they were talking about his album, blah, blah. And then he got to saying that he's been in a relationship with Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith's wife, for years.
Mm-hmm.
And that Will Smith gave him his blessing to fuck her. And that was pretty much it. He was in love and blah, blah. And then the internet went crazy. And yeah, that's basically
He
what
got his
happened.
heart broke.
By a cougar. Which I don't blame him.
She's my role model now.
Cougars have warm pussy. Old bitches got warm pussy. When you go in that warm pussy, it's
Your
no feeling
experience?
like it. Anywho.
He's experienced.
I got bitches that be watching this.
All right.
Hey,
Anyways.
I have been in cougar pussy. But yeah, what do I think about open relationships?
Open relationships in that sense of your wife can have relations with other men. Can he have relationships with other women? Like,
yeah. So what I saw a while ago, because you know she had that Red Table Talk, and he was on there, and they didn't really say they're in an open relationship, but like he kept saying weird shit that would imply it. Like he'll say like, we can do whatever we want as long as we, like he said something like that to this effect, like we can do whatever we want as long as we're in this house together. Even if you have to spend a month on this side of the house to be alone and do what you have to do to make yourself happy. And like he was saying weird little shit like that.
Damn.
When people are already thinking that, and everybody kind of knows, like, and you know, like they're in Hollywood, they're freaky as hell, they got weird ass kids, so they live that weird little. I'm just really surprised that he came on and said that, because you know most people like that. They make people who come into their homes and stuff, like all celebrities who live like that, sign NDAs, where if you sign this and you come in here and you tell what goes on in here, you know, you can get sued and shit.
so why
like
was
that.
he able to say that?
So what I feel like is, it's like two things. Either he just really butthurt and he said fuck this shit, and then we'll see if like he gets sued later on if anything happens, or they all work together, bro. They're all just one collective people. Like, it's not that many. Like, it seems like there's a lot of famous people. It's really not. Like, they're all one group of motherfuckers that all hang out. They all live in L.A. It's not that many different parts in L.A. for rich people to live.
It's like a city. It's like a city here.
Yeah.
Like how Minnesota is so small.
Them
And
niggas
we
are
all
all
know each
together.
other.
Them niggas are all together,
Yeah.
bro. Like, I feel like it's just like how all of a sudden now, August Alsina ain't dropped music in how long? We ain't give a fuck with that nigga in how long? Now, as soon as he drops an album, he wants to come on and tell us he was fucking Jada. You wait till you were dropping music to tell us this. So I feel like it's all
It's always like that, though.
It's like, oh, what shit? Like, I feel like more it's like they gave him his blessing to do that shit for publicity. Because what's really going to happen to them? Like, ain't shit going to change with they ass. You know what I mean? It's
but
like,
how would that benefit? You're not going to do something that doesn't benefit you. So I guess the publicity could benefit her because she is coming into. She's gonna talk about it.
Hold on.
What? You just scared me. I thought someone was breaking in or some shit.
No, all right, keep going. I can add that little part. You said the publicity. What?
The publicity could end up helping her type shit, like, because she's coming to talk about it.
I don't think it's more for her. I think it's for him. I think he was either, or he probably just did it for himself, or they gave him, like, permission, like, go ahead and do this. It'll help you pop off your shit. It's going to be a big story. Or he just said, fuck it, I'm going to do it on my own.
But you didn't answer my question. So how do you feel about that? About
an open relationship? Couldn't be for me.
Couldn't be for you?
No. What the fuck? I was going to be like, hey, you can go fuck everybody. What?
I mean, she's not fucking everybody. I don't think so.
But they're weird. They fuck other people probably all the time anyways. I've been hearing some freaky shit about Hollywood. They be going to parties blindfolded and just fucking random people together and all type of wild shit. So, I mean, I'm not surprised, but me personally, in, like, real regular life, no, bitch. You ain't finna go fuck nobody. Go sit your... My dick's not good enough, then leave.
But you can go fuck other bitches.
I would never cheat on anybody I will ever date or talk to. I am one of the most faithful men in the world. Black men don't cheat.
That was the most Kappa statement I've heard in the last probably 6 months. But anyways...
I've never cheated on anybody.
That was the most Kappa statement I've heard.
I've never cheated on anybody I've dated.
Yeah, that was Cap. Anyways,
you cheat.
I don't know.
You cheat.
I've never cheated before.
I heard you were talking to one guy one time and you went on a date with somebody else.
That's not cheating. I was talking to him. And we didn't even establish anything.
And I heard one time, this was just things I've heard. I heard that you were like out with one guy that invited you somewhere, and then you ended up like hanging out with another guy.
I didn't hang out with the other guy.
There was a lot of weird shit I've heard about you cheating, but that's besides the point of what's going on here. Just don't come for me. I won't come for you, shorty.
I heard you fucked the bitch in your in y'all's own house.
That was aggressive. Wait, what did you just say? Whoa, edit.
Don't come for me and I won't come for you, nigga.
Jesus Christ.
You better edit that whole thing out. Don't just edit mine. Anyways. You know what we should have? The shots fired.
What do you think about open relationships? Would you be in one?
I think I would, honestly. I think I would, but like I don't think I would want like several men. I guess if the man, it depended on the man. If the man was lacking in some things, then yeah, that'd be cool. Cause then I could, have the best of both worlds. But if he was like everything I wanted, then I'd be cool with an open relationship with a bitch. But at the same time, it depends on the man and it depends on the bitch. It depends on the person.
But what's the point of open relationship? I mean, at that point, so basically y'all are saying like y'all might as well just be friends at that point. Cause like, what are you saying? And especially them, what he was saying in the interview was like they went from being married and then something happened in their shit where they just like decided like we're not married, we're in a life partnership that doesn't involve intimacy. So basically they don't fuck. That's what August was saying about Will and Jada. He was like they don't fuck, they're in a whatever the fuck they call that shit, a life partnership. They're not in a marriage.
But see, we don't know that everything that he's saying is facts.
Well, I believe that's a fact, that part. I actually don't think he's lying about anything he said.
I mean, we'll have to wait till she talks about it, too. Because there's two stories to every story.
And then they said like
two sides.
A representative for Will said he never gave that nigga his blessing to do anything.
Wait, who said that?
A representative for Will, like one of his people, whatever the fuck, like whatever.
Said that he didn't give his blessing?
No.
So you think that they're lying?
I believe August. I ain't gonna lie. I believe him. He was definitely fucking her. There's no way he wasn't fucking her. I don't give a fuck.
No, I believe that. But when people are hurt, they will do things to make them look more victim. So they'll accentuate things, if that's even a word, things to make them look better. Of course. They're going to, say all that, like, especially when you're hurt. What? I've had hella hurt niggas do the most and say the most because they're hurt and want to be victim. So I don't know. Maybe he's telling the truth. Maybe he's not. But I want to hear her. I want to hear her side of the story too, and then I would like to make my decision on who I think is telling the truth. You know what I mean?
She's gonna spin it around. She knows how to talk. She's gonna say, "Yeah, I was like." She's not gonna say she didn't. She's not gonna say she did. That's what I think. Because who's gonna be there to ask her? She has her own show. It's not like it's gonna be somebody that's gonna be straight up like, "Did you guys fuck? Yes or no?" There's nobody to ask her that question, so she doesn't have to answer that question. She has her own platform, her own show. She can go up there and say whatever the fuck she wants. Who the fuck is gonna press her about anything? And she's just gonna go out there and spin that shit around and just say a whole bunch of nice things and how she took care of him and she loved him like a son and all this extra shit. She's not gonna never say she fucked him, and she's not never gonna say she didn't fuck him.
Well, she does. Maybe she will. You don't know.
She's not gonna do that.
We will. We'll have to see, and then we'll have to talk about it.
Because she don't have nobody on her ass to press her. See, that's why they couldn't have me as nothing, as like no journalist or no interviewer. Because bitch, I'm asking all the real questions. Y'all fuck.
But you know
honest.
you have to sign a waiver saying that, like, you can't just ask those things randomly. Like, they give you the things they want to talk
like
about
the
before.
big celebrity. Yeah, that's why I couldn't do that. Like the super big celebrities, they control their interviews.
Either way, if she was to go on an interview or she was to have her own show, it doesn't matter.
But I'm one of them niggas. I wouldn't give a fuck. Like I'm
you
just
get
gonna
sued,
say,
nigga.
y'all fucked.
You would get sued and your career be over with.
I was flipping like, so when you guys were like having this mother-son relationship, did he ever take it too far? Did he ever touch you?
Shut up.
You're a freak.
Yeah, you get sued.
Can I be your son? I'll fuck the shit out of Jada. That's how I know he was fucking her.
Yeah, she.
You're a badass 60-year-old. Whatever the fuck that bitch is.
How old is he?
27.
He's only 27. So he's like damn near our age. I thought he had to be in his like 30s. He don't even
look like he's in his 30s, nigga.
I most definitely thought he was in his 30s.
Don't even look like it. He looks like a regular ass
I don't know why
nigga.
I always think celebrities are like way older than they actually are. But
they
we're like
getting
getting older.
Yeah.
I know, like we're like getting older, so that's the reason why. But it's like I be thinking celebrities is way hella older. Like when you said Tupac was
24 when he died or something like that.
That's
24,
wild
25.
as fuck.
I can't believe he was doing all those things and saying all those things at that age.
Like that's wild. Like I most definitely thought he was 30s, late 30s.
So was Biggie. They were like both 24, 25 when they died.
That's crazy as fuck. Especially Biggie. That nigga looked like he done been through some shit.
They both look like grown ass men.
Hell yeah. That's crazy to me. But I don't know. I just feel like if it was like, if he did just come out and say it, like if it wasn't planned, which I kind of feel like it was planned, but if it happened to be not planned and she didn't know about it, I feel like that's lame as hell. Because like, be hurt by yourself. You don't gotta bring other people down when you're hurt. Let her do her. What the fuck is you trying to taint her image for and do all this weird shit? I don't like snitches. Like, you snitching on her. That's weird to me.
That's why I feel like they let him do it. That family is too big, too powerful for you to just do that. Like, that's not how that works. Like, they don't work like that. That's how I feel like it's all planned at the end of the day. Yeah, it's just a one big publicity stunt. And because publicity are so easy nowadays, because that's going to blow over in a week or two. Someone's going to come out and nobody's ever going to talk about that ever again.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
true.
It's a big story for this week and then nobody talks about that shit. And he gets his life back popping. And especially if he puts out good music and people fuck with his music again. He's been in the
dark for a minute.
Yeah, because he's been fucking Jada. If I was fucking her, I wouldn't be putting on the music no more, nigga. It's like one of the richest families in Hollywood. I'm just in their crib, fucking the mom, daughter, grandma, fuck around me, fucking Will. I'm just in here getting hit by everybody. I'm chilling.
Is he getting paid though? Like, just because you're fucking doesn't, like, is she paying for his lifestyle?
That's a cougar. We're cougar family money.
But you're not doing it just to be.
You gotta
like,
think about it. Their whole family's rich, making their own money. Like, the son is just as rich as the fucking everybody.
It has nothing to do with him. Just because the son is rich and all of them are rich, it has nothing to do with him.
Yes, it is. If I invite you to my house, my family, and my whole family loves you for all these years, nigga, you good. You ain't gotta do shit. He probably was chilling. And then that bitch must have been like, all right, well, I found me somebody younger and hotter.
Well, then it wasn't planned.
Sure, you didn't find me. It could go either way. I mean, I think it was planned, but it could go either way.
Yeah,
Jada, If you're watching this, keep my mouth shut. I just want like a new laptop, nice little camera, you know. How old is Willow? She's so fucking ugly.
She's gotta be like
20?
20, maybe? Somewhere around there.
Willow.
She's not cute to me.
You watching?
Ew.
How old is Jaden?
I don't know. You said she was 60.
No, Jaden, the son.
Oh, Jaden.
Yeah.
Is he younger than her, or is he
Older.
probably like 23, 22?
Jaden. We can be friends.
Yeah, you better had done said something like that. I really thought you was gonna say something that I was not gonna let go. Anyways,
your YouTube friends was out here wilding.
not my YouTube friends.
Why don't you just tighten that thing up? It's so fucking retarded.
What do you mean? It's this?
Yeah, you gotta
It
like
doesn't
let it
go.
go and then
It's fine.
It's
It's
okay.
cool.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I won't worry about it. Anyways,
You know
not my
her name?
YouTube friend.
What's her name?
What the Dymondsflawless.
Dymondsflawless, fresh out the psych ward, right?
Okay, so pretty much
give them the story.
Pretty much, this YouTube girl, she is a Haitian young woman, which I feel like. No, I'm not even gonna say that.
We're not doing that. 'Cause
I'm
I'm
not
Haitian
gonna
and
say-
we're
yeah,
not,
I'm
I'm
not
not
gonna say
crazy. I'm not crazy.
You have some things going on with you. Like I said,
I'm not crazy though.
you have some things going on with you.
I'd be bored.
It has nothing to do with boredom.
I'm chilling. I'm not crazy.
It has nothing to do with chilling. You have things going on with
I don't have
you.
nothing going
Anybody
on
that's
with me.
close to you knows. So anybody that watches this and is close to him will know what I'm talking about.
I don't have nothing going on with me, but okay.
Anyways, I'm not saying it's wrong with you. I'm just saying you got some things going on. Anyways, Diamond, that shit's annoying. Dymondsflawless. Okay, so she's this YouTuber girl, right? And she used to go with this little nigga named Sid or whatever. And he's this other YouTuber nigga. Anyways, the fact is, they broke up. Sid, he got a bitch. She's this pretty ass little light skinned thick bitch.
Not that cute.
I think she's prettier than her. Wait, which one do you think is cuter?
Oh, the new one is cuter, but she's not that cute though.
I think she's pretty. But Diamond, I don't think she's that cute, to be honest with you.
Crazy pussy's amazing.
So, anyways, I guess Dymondsflawless, what I heard was she's schizophrenic.
What does that mean?
You like see and hear voices. We talked about this before. Do you remember us talking about this? Yeah, you see and hear voices. Why is that funny? You're fucked up.
Because shut your dumb ass up, but alright, go ahead.
You see, all the schizophrenic people are finna come for you.
If you're schizophrenic and watching this, no, that wasn't funny. No, that wasn't funny. I'm sorry. Why are you laughing at horrible things?
Anyways. Oh my God.
Can you tell the story?
Yes, but you
And get the fucking get the attention off me. The hearing thing was.
Please stop. Please stop.
Yeah, stop.
Anyways, so there was a week where she was in the psych ward, and then she ended up like going to the YouTuber nigga's house and like freaking the fuck out and wilding the fuck out, running around, yelling, talking to herself, fucking doing weird shit. And she was like doing a whole bunch of weird shit on live previously, but like when she went to his house, it was super unexpected. Like, she's not supposed to be there. And his girlfriend, Sid's current girlfriend, ended up
Is a bitch. Cause she ain't trying to fight her.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said that too. Like, if you would have been in the hood or anywhere
And then
else,
he kept trying to
bitch,
like
it would have been that.
play it off like, don't worry about it, babe. You too pretty to go fight her. Nigga, she gonna get her ass beat.
Right. She needs her ass beat. What the fuck? I'm never. Well, anyways, she ended up pouring ketchup and like mustard and shit on
Was
her
that
car.
her? Or was that other people?
No, that was her. She did all that. And then she threw, at the end, she ended up throwing like a cup of oil on her. And then after that, she ended up leaving. But bitch, she was there for like a whole hour previously before she did any of that. Like a whole hour. Like, I'm never finna sit by my nigga. Well, his ex bitch is running around going crazy, doing all this crazy shit for a whole hour and not do shit.
What made her even pull up on bullshit anyway?
Because she's like crazy. Like randomly. Like she's crazy. Like I think she's having an episode. Like some people who are like bipolar or like have mental issues, they'll go through like periods of time. And like my family members has the same thing that happens to them, where they'll go through periods of time of being super normal, super regular, and then all of a sudden out the blue for like a week or 2 weeks they'll be like super depressed or like super crazy or like have do weird ass shit, and after a couple weeks they'll be cool. So I don't know, it's just weird. So I'm assuming she's having like an episode or something. And then what got me was her dad. So they were on live and her dad was like egging it on and like saying that
No, it was so funny because she was like, oh, I'm just going through it because my dad's in Japan and my mom's always working. And then her dad walks into live. And it's like, bitch, all the comments was like, bitch, you just said the motherfucker was in Japan.
Right, what the fuck?
And then he just got on there and just started saying a bunch of shit. And they were laughing. And the mom was like in the kitchen like,
she's like, you guys need to stop.
You
This
guys
is
just
not
calm
worth
down.
it.
And then she kept calling her little brother crazy. She was like, Jaden, make a fucking beat. I'm going to start rapping. Make a fucking beat right now. Be used for it. Make a beat. And then dad was like, don't talk to him like that. Ask him to make a beat. And I went on her, and she was like, Blasian. Bitch, you are not Blasian. Why do all the ugly hoes want to be Blasian?
She is Blasian.
She's not Blasian. She's Haitian. It's not even like the same thing.
Wait, what's Blasian?
Like black and Asian? Blasian?
She is, I mean, she's black skinned and she's
Is her mom
Asian.
Chinese or fucking white?
I think she's no, she's not white, most definitely. She's Asian.
Oh.
Yeah. So technically she is Blasian. But she's not like, I've seen some pretty ass Blasian girls. And I think I've seen some ugly Blasian girls too though.
There are, yeah.
I guess it depends. But I don't know. What got me was the dad. Like, he just kept egging the shit on and like being like it's okay and saying we're not punks and we don't da-da-da-da, and he needs God and he needs to go to jail or something.
But what happened between them? Like, why they break up? You don't know, like, what the fuck? Like, why was she pull up to his house randomly as hell? And he was like,
they broke up a minute ago.
She was like, I need my money. She was asking him for money and shit.
She was just saying random things. Like, it literally was all, like the dude.
Did they have a
made
channel
YouTube
together?
Video. Who?
Did they have a channel together? Him and his ex?
No.
The crazy bitch?
No, they had they did videos, a lot of videos together because they were together.
He probably stained her ass. She probably wanted some fucking money.
No, I think she was just talking crazy because they've been broken up for a long time. He's in a whole new relationship. I've seen him with this bitch for a little minute. So it's like, why are you just now asking this? And why are you just now going crazy and doing all this?
Schizophrenia.
It's just weird. And it's like, as a dad, why are you making that seem okay? Like, she's clearly the way she is because you're not talking no sense into her. The mom is the only one trying to spit some game and talk sense into her. And the dad is just totally running that shit over. Like, I'd be damned if... Matter of fact, I can't even talk because my baby dad is a little bit crazy. And but that's not gonna happen.
Oh, well, shit. If you out there with schizophrenia, get some help. Don't go crazy and...
So... updates on Black Lives Matter.
Yeah. What'd you think about all the fucking... You just told me about the shorty who pulled out a gun on motherfuckers. Like, what do you think about all these Karen videos popping up? Because they are popping up. Like, I seen a lot of them. Did you see the one about little kid was, like, driving, like, them little toy cars? And the white lady was like, they don't have a license. It's like, bitch, what are you talking about? That shit is crazy.
Bro.
They had shorty run up on dude at Cup Foods, one of the officers that killed George Floyd.
Oh, yeah, I saw that whole thing, yeah.
A lot of people were on his side. Like, why you just... Why do we both?
Right.
Oh shit!
That's embarrassing.
Fuck.
Oh my god, that's embarrassing.
Anyways.
Oh my god.
There are like a lot of people were like on the fence about that. I've seen a lot of people saying, "Yeah, fuck him. Why is he walking around free?" And a lot of other people were saying like, "Why is she like all in this nigga's face? Like, what do you want? Like, what do you expect? Like, what are you trying to do here? Like, what do you want him to do?" I know he's okay. He feels sorry because he was on a video kind of feeling bad. Like he wasn't like, "Yeah, I can walk around and do shit." Like he was kind of. And it's like, what do you want him to do? Like, not leave the house to get food because he got on bail? Like, you want him to sit in jail? I mean, if he has a bail, he has a bail. It's not his fault he has a bail.
Right.
And if I have a bail, bitch, I'm going to pay that shit and go home. And so I have to go to trial. I'm not going to sit in jail just to make y'all feel better.
But I wouldn't have gone outside. You should expect that.
Well, what do you think about that? Do you think, who you think was right in that situation? Like, do you understand what he's saying, or you on the bitch side? Like, nigga, why you even outside?
I feel like I'm in the middle. Because I see both. I kind of feel both sides. Like, I feel like I understand where she's coming from. Like, nigga, yeah, I'm gonna harass you. Yeah, I'm gonna make your life hell because what you did, you killed somebody. So I'm gonna make your life hell. Yes, you get to go back to your home and be cool. So right now, I'm gonna make you uncomfortable. So I get it, but at the same time, it's like, you're right. What is he supposed to do? Sit in the house? But at the same time, he could have easily ordered
yeah, you can order
DoorDash
groceries nowadays.
or whatever. Like, you could do anything.
Yeah, groceries. You can sit in your house and order everything and anything, literally.
Or
everything
have somebody
anything.
drop it off. I'm sure he has family members and shit. Like, he could have. He was with somebody. I think he was with a white dude.
Damn, that's crazy. You can order anything from the comfort of your home.
Yeah.
From groceries to pussy, like anything you want.
You can order pussy.
Yeah.
How?
Backpage, Craigslist, OnlyFans, nigga.
Yeah, that's true.
Instagram, shit.
Yeah.
The fuck. But yeah, nah. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
And then
what else happened?
The Karen shit.
Oh yeah.
I feel like partially that shit is coming out because it's being looked upon. Because I saw that shit before. I saw shit like that happen before. It's just...
It just wasn't so magnified?
Yeah, it's magnified as fuck.
I almost had a Karen moment.
Really?
And I just didn't engage, but now I'm kind of mad I didn't because it kind of would have been funny. But I don't understand what really happened. Because, like, I'm in this Chinese restaurant waiting for my food and shit, and they had, like, hood nigga music playing in a Chinese restaurant but out their speakers. Mm-hmm. But, like, I was on Instagram, and I was just scrolling down. You know, like, if you scroll past a video, it'll, like, play the video for, like, a half second and just scroll past, and it'll be kind of loud, but it was, like, half a second. And I was scrolling, and she looked at me. She's like, can you turn that down? And...
What?
And then I was like thinking, like, what the fuck? I'm not even, like, playing nothing. But then it clicked, like, maybe she's talking about this fucking music that's not even me playing the fucking music. I think she thinks I was playing the hood music off my phone.
You didn't say nothing?
Because the speaker was right above me. And I looked at her like, no, what the... Because I didn't think she was thinking about that until, like, after. Because when she said that, I just looked at her like, what the fuck, bitch? No, I didn't say shit to her. I'm thinking, like, no, bitch. And I put my volume up more so when I scroll past the video, bitch, you can hear that shit. But then she still left. Like, she left, like, 2 minutes after that. She left mad as hell. And then it clicked in my head, like, oh, maybe this bitch think I'm the one playing this fucking music in here. Because this is some hood-ass music. And why are you Chinese niggas playing this hood-ass music in here? Like, they was playing, like, some fucking, like, like, they were playing some Chicago-ass, hood-ass music.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? I wish I would have said something, recorded her. That would have been funny as fuck.
Yeah. Any white person that I come across that's doing the most, nigga, I'm taking advantage of that moment because that shit's going viral. I'm taking full advantage.
They've been going crazy telling people, go back where you came from.
And why are you doing all that at this time and you know that you're going to get, like...
Yeah, I don't understand
like, you're going to go on social media.
That's why I don't really understand, like, what's going on. Like, I don't even know how the process is going on because why are the police being extra when this going on? Like, are they doing this on purpose? Is this, like... I don't understand it. Like, it feels like the police are going extra bogus with the bogusness because of all this going on.
Well, they're
to prove a point,
they're
and if
mad.
Like all the white people are just like being extra racist, like
you gotta realize okay. This is what this okay. I was watching what is it called? that man that what the fuck he says change my mind.
Oh yeah.
That changed my mind thing. So he was talking about some topic, and he said that what he's worried about is all this stuff that's going on is going to make white people way more racist, because especially like kids and stuff who are growing up through this, all they're gonna see is this magnifying look on like protests, riots, looting, damage, fires. This is how black people are. Is if you grow up in a neighborhood in a suburb and you see no black people, right? But all of a sudden you see on the news all this bad shit, because it's being projected as bad. All this bad shit, all this damage, all this, shootings and everything. You're going to be more racist.
I think it depends on the person and how they're, because, okay, you see that, but if you understand it, then it's kind of like, if you're raised with some kind of compassion, I don't think you're going to agree with your parents. You're going to be one of the white kids who don't agree. Like, it's kind of like, okay, they're doing all this, but then if you have any common sense, you're going to ask, well, why are they doing all this? Like, nobody just gets up and just starts burning shit down for no reason. Like, why are they wilding? Why are these black people wilding? And then you look into it and it's like, oh, they're wilding because fucking police is killing their ass left and right.
Racists don't have common sense, though. If you're already
I'm talking
racist.
about as a kid. You're talking about kids are going to grow up and think of it. I'm talking about the kids. I'm not talking about the people who are already established.
Right. I'm talking about, like, more of people who aren't, like, if you're, okay, most of the people that are with us, most of the white people that are with us and riding with us and, protesting with us and all the other shit, these are people who are mostly, not saying all, mostly people who are, like, in suburban or urban areas. Like, all the people that are here are people who, like, grew up here.
Yeah, I understand, but look,
these aren't people coming from suburbs and, like,
even if you're a suburban kid and your parents are racist, or even if they're not racist, or they're just like, they just stay away from that shit, period. Like, they're not racist, but they don't really stand with us. Like, they don't give a fuck. Like, it's like, do y'all whatever y'all doing, I'm doing what I'm doing here. And you grow up and you're not around no black people, but you see on the news black people wilding and shit, and you're going to automatically have a negative thing towards black people.
But the news are projecting us as, like, bad. They're not telling that part of the story.
I understand that, but the thing is, it's already happened with our generation. It's going to only get worse with the younger generation. Niggas ain't watching the news. Kids are on Instagram. They're getting all their information on Instagram. So or Facebook, whatever, they're getting all their information on social media, period. Like, no kid is sitting there watching the news at all. So even if they do see that shit on the news, it's like, all right, they're going to open their phones and see other things. And it's like, if you have compassion or some kind of common sense, okay, you see all the rioting and you might still have that effect, like, oh shit, niggas is crazy, niggas is doing this, I'm scared of niggas. But, like, then you'll scroll and maybe you'll see why niggas are doing this. Or, like, it's basically niggas is literally, like, getting killed. And y'all are saying, yeah, but no, nigga, we're getting murdered, like, in y'all face, like, every day.
And that's another thing.
And you're like, well, but no, nigga, ain't no but. We're getting murdered. What do you mean?
It's like white people, like, not all white people, but, like, people who disagree. That's what I don't understand. It's like, you disagree, and it's like, what are you disagreeing? Like, how are you?
Yeah.
Like, oh, well,
we're only mad that we're getting killed.
Do we have to stop killing y'all? Like, do we really have to stop killing y'all?
Crazy.
Like, that's really, honestly, like, damn. Like, y'all, like, how are you disagreeing with the shits? But it's like,
and also, they love to say, well, niggas, y'all are killing each other, so what's the difference? And I was saying something, I said, and it really made sense to me when I seen that, like, there is no such thing as black on black crime. Like, that's a thing that they really made up.
Well, every race
to project,
kills each other.
Yeah, and when, like, if a white person kills a white person, they don't say white on white crime. They just say fucking crime. It's just regular ass crime. Crime is crime. It don't matter if you're doing it to your own skin color. That's stupid.
Well, we're not doing it to each other because of
right.
our race.
I'm not killing you because you're black, nigga. I'm killing you because I don't fuck with you.
Yeah.
If you was white, I don't fuck with you. I'll do the same shit. I'm not robbing you because you're
white people. Like, don't kill us because of our skin. Like, don't kill a black person because you have some type of stereotype of a black person, or you have hate towards a black person. Don't kill them because of that.
A lot of white people don't even know they're racist either. they grew up like how you just said. They grew up watching the news, they don't know shit about niggas, and they just grew up racist without even knowing it. Like, and I understand that part because, nigga, I damn near grew up racist without even thinking about it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, that's because of my own circumstances. Like, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm walking on the street and there's a white nigga walking across, I'm not even gonna fucking think twice. Like, I'm not even gonna like recognize there's a white nigga coming across me. But if I'm walking on the street and there's two niggas hooded up walking towards me, I'm like, oh shit, what are you niggas? What they on? So I mean, like, it's really like deeply projected in us.
Yeah.
And I think the problem is they won't even accept that part. Like, nigga, you're racist, but it's half of the time it's not even your fault. One. And two, you probably don't even know that you're really racist, because I can admit to that. Like, if I see two niggas walking on the street, I'm gonna think twice. Nigga, you gonna think twice. But it's because there's so many things that's been put in us since fucking kids, and they won't even admit that part, which is like the frustrating part I think people are having. Like, y'all can't even admit that. Like, nigga, it's okay to admit some shit. Like,
well, and
just
it's also
find a way
like,
to change it.
It's our whole everything. Like I had somebody tell me, like, she told me she did this exercise. I think it was in school or something, and she told me, okay, like, all y'all close y'all eyes. Now imagine yourself on an airplane. Now imagine there's a what is it called? The lady that gives the food and shit.
I forgot
What
what I was
is that
talking
called?
about.
The lady that gives the food and the drinks.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck her name is. Imagine her walking down the aisle. Look around. What do you see? Like, what people do you see? You see kids, you see women, you see men in business suits with computers and shit. What do you imagine? And most people said they imagine, like, what skin color do you imagine? Most people say they imagine white people. They're not are like imagining a whole airplane of like black people or any other race. Like, it's mostly what they imagine as white people, and it's like really weird.
Why is that?
Because it's conditioned to us, like, from TV to commercials to, like, people associate darkness with evil and lightness with good. So the lighter something is, it's like, it's good, it's pure, it's beautiful. But the darker it is, it's associated with like evil and dark and dirty and dirt. So it's like associated with skin color too. It's really weird how your brain works. Yeah.
I don't think about it like that though. I love all black. Ooh, her nigga's calling.
That was not my nigga.
Her nigga, you guys. Her nigga is interrupting her podcast.
That's embarrassing. Chill out.
Hey, so
It was not my nigga. That's
Anyway.
my friend. That's a girl. Anyways. Come on.
Anyway, well, on to lighter things with Black Lives Matter. Rapper 21 Savage launches free online financial literacy program for young adults amid coronavirus pandemic. Basically, he's doing a program for financial literacy. If you don't know what financial literacy is, it's like teaching black people about money management, you know, saving money, how to earn money, different streams of income, how to do your taxes, which is something I've been learning a lot this last
I didn't know
year and a half
about that shit.
And that is something that's very, very important that I think is a step in the right direction for black people everywhere, especially young niggas. Learning about your credit. Stop taking them 10K loans. It's not that deep. You can make 10K on your own.
Seriously.
They're going to fuck your fucking rest of your life up for a low 10,000. Now that you're going to give all back to the white people because you're going to fucking buy Nikes and fucking Alexander McQueen's and Balenciagas, which is going right back to the white people. So that's stupid as fuck.
And they're not only going to take your taxes, but they can garnish your wages too.
And you're going to jail.
And it's like you're stealing from the federal, like, reserve. So
when you don't take that back, they're going to come get that later on in your life. Even when you're working that bullshit ass job at 35 years old at McDonald's, they're gonna take that shit out your dirty ass check.
You're gonna be sad as hell.
I think that's very important.
Yeah,
because I've always thought that that's one thing that niggas lack. A lot of niggas I know around me, like, don't know shit about any of that shit. I mean, I didn't know shit about any of that shit until I wanted to get into that shit, and I learned a lot of shit that, like, a lot of shit that the white people, or not even the white people, the rich people do to stay rich, to keep rich. Rich people don't even have money, or like don't save money. Like, if you go into a rich person's like bank account, it's probably like couple $1,000s. Like all their money are in things.
Stop.
They're not like cash. Like if they don't have liquid cash, they have their money. That's why they say their net worth. Like if you add up everything I own and what's in my name and blah blah, I have this money. But like liquid cash, they don't have that. They don't have no fucking money. That's how they don't pay taxes, because if you own all this shit or if you got money sitting in the bank, you got to pay taxes on that every year. They're smart. Like, it's so many crazy shit that rich people do, and I'm glad that there's somebody that's trying to fucking teach niggas about this shit, because we have no financial literacy at all, like, and that's just very, very important.
But that's
how you
the thing
build
is,
wealth, family wealth.
White people, like, no, they don't want us to have. They don't want us. They don't to have that.
And it's not, I'm not even going to say it's white people. I just want to say rich people, period. Well, because we don't learn these things in our schools. We learn about... Sorry, I missed that. Bitch, nobody was talking to you. We don't learn this shit in our schools, bro. Like, we don't learn nothing that is, like, necessary. You know what I mean? We
learn about how chemicals will react to different chemicals.
Right. We need to have those
history and fucking...
fake history on top of
that. And fucking them dumbass books that we read. Like, none of the shit that we learned... I have ever used, except for maybe adding simple math, subtracting,
math is probably
dividing.
The only thing that
That's
probably is kind of is math and like English to learn how words and shit.
Yeah.
But besides that, it's like all type of random shit. Like, you should know how to do your own taxes. You should know how to maneuver money. Period. You should know how to budget your money, how to save, what to spend, what to do on this. Like, people are literally living page to page.
How to pay bills. You know how long it took me? Like, I did not know how to pay bills until I got my own place.
Or how it even affects you.
Yeah.
And that's also on the parents, too. Because, like, nigga, why are you not teaching your kids this shit?
Yeah, that's true.
They always want you to leave your house when you're 18, leave your house when you're 18. But you didn't even prepare me to know anything. Like, if the school's not going to teach me, at least when I come home, I should have 30 minutes, an hour. Or even every other day. You know, like...
Or at least just let me know before I leave this house.
How to do something.
Yeah.
Or at least how important these things are. And I feel like that's important. Somebody's doing that.
Yeah. Hopefully nothing happens to him or anything. Because
I think it's all... I don't know. But Netflix is giving black people $100 million, $120 million. HBCUs, black colleges.
But like I asked you before...
For student loans.
They're giving
3 different black colleges $40 million each.
Okay.
To help black kids with their student loans and whatever the fuck the college is. I don't know how that's going to work. I think more information will be released on that, and we could talk about that next time.
I mean, then again, it's like it all recycles back to because you're giving it to them to get off student loans. The student loans are going to...
But they're HBCUs, which is what makes it a little better.
Yeah, okay.
You know, like the black colleges. Yeah. So, I mean, that's what the selling point is on that. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's an effort to do something.
Yeah.
It's better than nothing, I guess. And Netflix is doing the right thing because a lot of niggas that ain't doing the right thing.
That's true.
A lot of people who are... Well, I just seen Starbucks fire workers for having on masks that say Black Lives Matter.
Oh, yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Like, a lot of people are tweaking, and that's not going to stop shit because how many niggas is going to stop eating Starbucks?
Right.
Even the niggas that do eat Starbucks and, like, don't give a fuck. I mean, it's all bullshit at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So we need black-owned things.
Exactly.
But
I saw something about they were trying to build up another, Black Wall Street.
We could do it.
Yeah, most definitely.
We could do it in every state.
Yeah.
Literally. It don't got to be one. Every fucking state or every major city to have a black place. If you go to Florida, they have Little Haiti, which is just a whole bunch of Haitian people that are doing their own Haitian shit because there's so many Haitians down there. It's like,
why is there so many Haitians down there?
Because it's right there. Like, this is like Florida. You know how Florida like kind of hangs off a little bit? And like Haiti's like right here. It's probably like a 1.5 hour plane ride.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Really close to the Caribbean. There's a lot of Caribbean people there. There's a lot of Jamaicans, Haitians, Costa Rica, Puerto Rico. All those people are there. That's why it's so diverse down there.
That's what's up.
And they have, every place has their own, like if you know like New York is full of also Haitians, Jamaicans, and Spanish people. They have a little Haiti there. They have a Dyckman. Dyckman is like a big ass like city type with just all Spanish people. And they have their own Spanish stores. I mean, they probably don't have their own banks and stuff, which is like the next level up.
Right.
Like we can have our own stores and our own this, but like let's get our own banks. That's the other problem. Black people just don't trust other black people. That's why we need like a couple strong
leaders
that we can trust. Like, okay, you're a lawyer, you're a black lawyer, or you're a black person that's been working in banks for this many years.
Doctors, everything. Like,
but look, if you had like a bank, if you had a black person who's been working in banking, who does accounting, whatever the fuck he does, like in that world, right? Yeah. And he's been doing it for a long time. That's somebody you can trust. Now, if we put him like at the helm, then we can trust him to hire other people he feels is accomplished, or what's the word, qualified, qualifiable, whatever the fuck, who is capable, whatever the fuck, to like run like, okay, I'm the head, you run this bank over here, you run this black bank over here. I think that'll build more trust with black people. Like, we just don't know who the fuck are you and you gonna run the bank, and you, but then again, we don't know who the fuck is the white people that owns these banks. We just know the name Chase, so we just like, all right, fuck it. So I mean, if we could do that, but that feels like a run-on sentence. We could say that every fucking week.
Every time something happens, we could say that, and it's really putting the effort into it.
This is the closest I ever felt to like maybe something could happen. Is there's nobody with real power is speaking up to say the right things, at least.
I mean, maybe they're scared.
Stop being a bitch. Hey, don't kill me, Illuminati. Just kidding. Right, love you guys. Something I told you anytime.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I feel like we should just all band together. And
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Our episode for today.
Well, anyways.
Keep you guys updated.
Yeah, we'll keep you updated. And we'll let y'all know on the next episode what's going on. And follow our Instagram. Like and subscribe. And please share. Please share our stuff. It don't take much to share. You know? Don't be embarrassed. All you gotta do is share. People be embarrassed, like, damn, I don't want to share their shit. Like, you know, just share it. It don't, you know, you supporting anything y'all do. I literally personally will message you and thank you if you do any of those things. Literally.
Yeah, every little thing counts.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Anyways, boy and girls out.